I am making a 3-tier Hello Kitty birthday cake. And this isn't for any regular customer, this is actually my daughter's 10th birthday cake. She is 100% Hello Kitty and Sanrio obsessed. So when it came down to planning her cake, I told her she could have 3 tiers, and I let her design the entire thing. When I tell you I had absolutely no creative control from this little girl, I'm talking she sent me this picture and I was not allowed to stray anywhere away from what she designed. She also specified which flavor she wanted for each tier. Every time I let her taste some of the cake scraps that I have left over, she tells me, "Oh my god, that's so good. That's for sure going to be one of the flavors I have on my birthday cake." And she definitely remembered. So the theme of her party is Red Hello Kitty. And let me just say that trying to find red bow Hello Kitty party decorations is so hard. They all come in pink. So she definitely put me to work this year. I had to use my imagination and be so creative. For the bottom tier, she wanted a red ombre ruffle design. I asked if she wanted this done in fondant. She said no, she wanted it piped in buttercream. She wanted it to go from a bright red to a lighter red to a white. So I did 3 rows per color. So once I finished piping all of those ruffles, it's time to stack the next tier. She wanted this one to sort of look like the Hello Kitty and Friends sky and grass background, with the cute little apple trees and bushes and flowers. But the most important thing that she said she wanted on this one was a rainbow. Now let me just say that I made her cake about 2 hours before her party. I spent all my time just making sure that every detail and decoration was exactly as it should be. In my head, I thought, let me do the hard stuff first, and then I will save the easy stuff for last, which of course for me is the cake. My daughter absolutely did not care if I used edible images as long as it looked like Sanrio, so that's exactly what I did. I got the exact Sanrio clouds and apple trees. I cut them all out and I placed them around that middle tier. I quickly noticed that everything had a black outline around it, from the sun to the clouds to the trees, so I grabbed some black fondant and cut really thin strips. I then placed along the edges of each color of the rainbow. This took a bit of time, but I think it came out really cute. After I outline all of the colors, I add the top tier. And for the top tier, I didn't really feel the need to put any kind of support because this would literally just be going from my kitchen to the fridge straight to my living room for the party. And the size of that top tier was pretty small. It was a 5-inch cake, so the weight of that top tier would be no problem. And the design that she wanted for that last one was an all-white frosted cake with a red wearing Hello Kitty, of course, holding a bunch of balloons that were red, lighter red, and white. So I place Hello Kitty right at the center, and using a small round piping tip, I pipe all of these ribbons that are attached at her hand. And then I add all of the balloons. I typically cover these in fondant, but to save a little bit of time, I covered these in chocolate melts, which I'm not sure why I hadn't thought of this before. It gave it a really nice glossy finish. After I make sure that there are plenty of balloons, I pipe a small border along the bottom of that top tier. Last, I get a few of the Sanrio characters that came in this really cute character pack, and I place them right at the bottom of that middle tier. And now it's all finished. Here's what it looks like at her dessert table. She absolutely loved it. Let me know if you guys want to see some more Hello Kitty birthday content.